What's going on, Wide Angle Youth Media graduates? I am so happy to be with you. My only regret is that we're not doing it in person, but I could not let this moment pass without letting you know how unbelievably proud I am of you, of your accomplishments, but also most importantly, for the message that you continue to send to our entire city. You and this platform is so extraordinarily important to us. It's not just because of the media arts education. It's not just because of the learnings. It's not just because of the content that you are creating and then you're driving forward. It's not just because of the example that you're setting for our entire city and beyond. But most importantly, it's because you understand your power. You understand this moment. And you understand that no one can or should tell your story in the way that you can tell it. That you control your own destiny. You control your own path. You control your own potency. And frankly, your story is yours to be told. You know, when I first went through the process of writing my first book, I had a good friend of mine who said to me, she's like, Wes, I actually knew about the story of my relationship with the other Wes Moore. And she said, I think you should write about it. I think there's a bigger story that can be told. And I remember, thinking as soon as she said it, my first answer was absolutely not. And I had a whole bunch of reasons why my answer was absolutely not. And I started going through them with her. I said, listen, I'm not a writer. I didn't study writing. I didn't go through a writing process. I was actually working more, working in business and service at the time. And I was like, I don't see how writing actually fits into anything that I'm thinking about doing at this time. I was like, I don't have the time to write a book. I was like, I don't want to dig that deeply into his life. I don't want to dig that deeply into my own life. And honestly, I don't want to share it. And I remember going and talking with Wes about it. And I went to Jessup Correctional and I went to go talk to Wes. And I told him, I said, listen, you won't believe this, but I was approached about, writing this story. And immediately the first things out of his mouth was, you should do it. And he had two reasons. One, he talked about the amount of opportunities that he had wasted in his life. But the second reason always stuck with me. And when he said, if you can do something to help people understand the consequences of their decisions, but also do something to help people understand the neighborhood in which these decisions are being made, then you should do it. In other words, Wes was telling me to embrace my power. Your power to share stories that people might not understand. Your power to change narratives in a way that most people can't. Your power to add light over places that most people just see darkness. Your power to add hope and inspiration in communities and neighborhoods where oftentimes that's of an absence. You understand your power. And so the thing that I would ask you as you all are getting ready, as you're having this graduation, this culmination process, not only do I stand here to say congratulations, but also importantly, I stand here to say, keep sharing, keep building, keep growing, keep creating content, keep owning your content. Keep thinking about how this is not just something that is powerful for your individual life, but how this is something that's going to be powerful for many, many, many lives who see your work and see your content and will now get a firmer and a better understanding of just how much they contribute to this larger societal build that we're all hoping for. You all are the ones that are going to change narratives. And with that, you're going to be the one to help to change policies. And with that, you're going to be the one to help change destinies. So for all of you, you are now joining this remarkable ranks, the remarkable ranks of over 6,000 students who this amazing organization, Wide Angle Youth Media have worked with across our city, producing hundreds of digital media projects, changing stories. You're now joining a remarkable group of graduates. The thing that we ask is that in this moment, and with your talent and with your gifts, keep going. Congratulations, all. I'm incredibly proud of you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.